what is the actual benefit of cloud native? So the actual benefit of the cloud native is the speed, the scale, and the margin. So speed is more about like any organization, whether it's a big organization or a small organization, they want to basically automate to meet either, let's say, compliance or time to market or anything which they want to basically deliver. So that is one of the benefit of cloud native, because if you do the cloud native development, you follow the cloud native architecture, all the CNCF based principles, then your your delivery to the market will be quickly done. And the second benefit is the scale. So with the like we all knows about software as a service, we know about infrastructure as a service, we knows about platform as a service. There are a lot of like these services which the cloud native world provides. So it means that if you are needed to scale your development or scale your platform or scale your services, that to basically support, let's say, a vast user base, or maybe you want to do the cost factors or anything, so you quickly can do that, because uh, there are the principles which every company will be following for the cloud native development. Another major thing is the margin. So that is another thing where companies, whether big or small, are focusing a lot. So they basically see that by following the best practices, or in let's say infrastructure as a code or as a service, or platform as a code or platform as a service or software as a service, they can quickly do the capex opex, and then based on that they can basically find out their margins, and then according to the margins they can scale up and down their business. And let's say the business is divided into multiple products, so they can see the demand from different products, and accordingly they can scale up and down their underlying infrastructure, and then that will basically impact a lot on their margin. So they can quickly work out based on the cloud native development points, which normally you consider, like you want to basically consider to automate everything, whether whatever you want to do with the cloud, you want to automate everything with the help of the tooling sets, with the help of best practices, or with the help of anything, like if you are doing a prototyping, design, development, let's say testing or building anything. So you want to automate it so that you can quickly replicate it on the cloud. Another thing is another thing which I have seen in like with the companies who are cloud native companies, that their teams are very focused on resiliency. So cloud native applications or the development has basically broken down the overall legacy infrastructure, which was like hard, very hard in the olden days to manage. So this is one of the other benefit that we are seeing in the market, that it helps you engineer the applications in a very robust way, quicker, and also make sure that resiliency is there. So if something is break, or maybe any of your developers do some mistake, then you can quickly find out the faults, and then quickly fix them, because there is a predefined cycle to take care of all the faults in your code. Your developers and architects can access the system anytime from anywhere on the cloud, which enables fast response, more productivity, and hence produce a lot of better results compared to the olden days. Uh, Other than that, you have a lot of, I would say, flexibility in the cloud native development, because now you have got a lot of services available at affordable prices. So you can choose your cloud providers, you can choose your services, you can do the maths, whichever is the cheaper one. You can then do the 1 year, 2 year, 3 year calculations to find out the best suitable services for you. Other than that, all these factors together are basically aligning all of your, I would say, operations that can support your business in a very, very cost effective way. So it's like, again, a very, very agile, I would say, overall development, because all the teams are working closely towards a single business goal, and that is basically making sure your applications are robust, your applications are very, very cost efficient, all the tasks are properly streamlined and in a workflow, and they are all going in a very, very controlled manner and getting deployed on different infrastructure.
Why the native terms comes in?
Right. So native term is because that is a term chosen by the CNCF Foundation, which is like, if I don't know, you guys have heard about CloudNative Foundation, which is like CNCF. So there are a lot of guidelines and principles published by this foundation, and they wanted to make sure that whatever solution you are providing for the cloud, that need to be natively integrated with the infrastructure or with any of the past SaaS solutions. So if it is not natively integrated to the cloud, there will be a lot of problems. So giving you one example here, let's say you have got a legacy application running on a mainframe, and it is developed in a COBOL language, right? So the mainframe systems are very, very hard to manage. A lot of cost factors are involved there. So very, very, I would say, a lot of money is just gone into the gutter, because, and a lot of people need to be working on that. So if you want to basically promote these solutions to the cloud, so there are, I would say, well-defined set of guidelines you need to follow. Otherwise, your overall solution for the cloud will be failed. So that is the reason, whatever application you talk about, which need to be deployed on the cloud, need to be natively integrated.